so dangerous. This is so dangerous. So dangerous. I mean, you can see how the horses are naturally rearing back. Oh my God, they're hitting people. They're hitting people. Whoa. You can see how spooked these horses are. I mean, he can really control it. He's trying to push the horse into the crowd. The horse doesn't want to naturally walk into anything. They have an intuition to not do that.
Hey, it's Jordan with Status Coup.
This is Ashley with Status Coup.
On the ground.
In Philadelphia.
Flint, Michigan. East Palestine, Ohio. Please support the leading independent news outlet on the ground.
Covering what the corporate media covers up.
You guys have to wait back here for you to sit here.
Turn around again. Okay, so they're still trying to clear the street. We have the California press. They just told us to go, and we are allowed to go. Okay, that's fine. We're alive. So what's happening right now is the LAPD has now kettled like a really small amount of protesters here. Everybody else got out in time. There's mainly press down here, maybe 10 protesters. You have them coming from all three sides. In the middle of the intersection down here, there is a ton of police presence. There are some counter-protests, or some protesters on the other side of the bridge there. And also notice that they brought out the horses again, which is incredibly, incredibly dangerous. As we saw on Saturday, somebody was trampled.
For your safety, let's go. Let's go.
For what?
Let's go.
For what?
Let's go, man.
Why am I ashamed?
Ma'am, I'm being a direct order to leave.
You don't get boss me around.
Okay. And I'm telling you, for your safety and others, I need you to leave.
It's not.
Okay? Yes, for your safety.
I'm
Yes,
not
it
gonna
is.
harm you. Unbelievable. It's not.
4097.
409 says we can film you.
I get that.
You get that, so you're breaking the law.
But you have
so
to
you
film
think you're breaking the law.
in an area
That's
where
not what it
we
says.
post, okay?
That's not what it says.
Hey.
That is not what
All right,
497
ma'am.
says.
Well, I'm asking you to leave. I'm not going to argue anymore.
There was nothing wrong with us filming those arrests.
You could film from over there.
No, I can't. How can you see
Okay,
the
let's
arrest
go.
over there right now? You guys are going to face one hell of a lawsuit when this is over. How many millions of dollars have you guys cost the city of LA?
Us?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Do you know how many lawsuits
I'm not
we paid
answering
out
any
last year?
questions. Let's just walk out.
$147 million. Because you guys can't abide your own laws.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
All right, sorry folks, that got a little heated. I don't know how much of that you caught. So we have a state law in California, 497, that says we are allowed to be behind police lines filming after they've called an unlawful detention, during curfew, whatever else, as long as we are in the efforts of news gathering, which is exactly what we were doing just there. So I was giving that guy a little bit of pushback because this has become a regular thing with these guys. They don't abide by the state law, and they're police. They should be abided by the state law. So anyway, those folks are getting arrested. We're not going to see that. I want to come over here.
You heard from us.
Guys pointing these green-looking things up. Those are 30 millimeter munitions they're pointing at someone. And technically, when they use those, they're supposed to fire them onto the ground, not directly at people. They're very dangerous.
You gotta move.
Support this critically important on-the-ground reporting as a Status Coup member and get great perks. Become a member right here.
All right, looks like they're moving in to arrest somebody. Zoom in on the arrest. We have an arrest going on the opposite side. Go over there. They are protecting the rest with several guys with less lethals.
Peaceful protest. Hold on. Back up.
We're press, bro. We're fine. We're press.
Okay, but watch the white line. They're shooting.
Yeah, I know. I got you. I appreciate that. So this guy here, do you see how they're pointing out somebody right now? Usually they do that before they fire at somebody. So as far as policy is, I
am Officer Elstetter, a police officer for the city of Los Angeles. I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly and in the name of the people of the state of California, command all
All right, they've now brought out the cavalry again, which is never a good sign. These horses get very spooked when they start hearing munitions. It looks like they're going to bring them through. All right, back up here. Stay on these horses as wide as you can. Whoa. Hey, whoa. You can see how spooked these horses are. I mean, he can really control it. He's trying to push the horse into the crowd. The horse doesn't want to naturally walk into anything. They have an intuition to not do that. We're going to follow this. It's very, very bad. Excuse me. Get, Aiden, get. All right, they're now shooting over here. Come here. Shooting this over here. They are shooting less lethals in front of the horses over here. Don't panic, you!
We asked you to move over there.
Don't panic!
We need to go this way, man. Okay. No, you guys can't push everyone. We're the first one this time, man. Go this side of the line. Yeah, this side of the line.
fucking business. I almost got trampled by a horse. All right, we're sort of in the lull of things right now. The sheriff's department, I want to point out, is across the street. Oh my God, what happened?
I don't think it was the horse. It might have been. That would be wild if it was the horse.
Let's give them some privacy. This girl has been severely injured by a less lethal. She has a very big wound there. We've got a bunch of terrified horses coming this way. They brought them through the park. I'm thinking that we're safe up here on the stairs, but goddamn, these guys might try to run these horses up the stairs knowing them. They're that crazy. Look, he's over there. So dangerous. This is so dangerous. So dangerous. I mean, you can see how the horses are naturally rearing back. Oh my God, they're hitting people. They're hitting people. They're hitting people. They just fired, oh my God, right in front of the horse. They are firing less lethal as people in front of the horses. They hit somebody with a baton. Do you see that they're firing right now? We have people running up the stairs. They're right up to the stairs here. Wait, get on that guy right there. He's literally going to fire at this guy. You see him? Point blank. That is entirely out of policy. He should not be firing anybody like that. That is very dangerous. When sometimes. Whoa! Stop! Jesus, you just hit me! I just got hit with the left lethal. Yeah, I'm okay. All right, I got hit with the left lethal. I'm okay. That's what the Kevlar is for. I have Kevlar tights on under my pants, so it didn't penetrate anything. We're about to get kettled this way. Come this way. What's happening is the LAPD has now formed a kettle. We had the Sheriff's Department firing some tear gas munitions a minute ago. All right, so we're now getting a public safety alert. City of Los Angeles has declared curfew is in place from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. So this is similar to the alert that they sent out last night.